in real life, will you two be willing to fight for each other, paglaban yung isa't isa? Kung ang answer nyo ay yes, in what way and to what extent will you fight for each other?
Yeah, of course. Actually, from the very start, everyone knows I believed in her. So I would really fight for her and fight for her dreams, fight for her wants, fight to support her and be there every step of the way for her.
Yeah, same. Simply just by being there for him, showing him my support, and supporting him with whatever he is passionate of. That's also a way of fighting for him.
Nice. So my last question will be to give our media colleagues a chance to ask also, hello there, Eugene Assis, is that sa totoong buhay ba, nasubukan na ba ang whatever relationship or friendship you have now, na put to a test na ba?
In what way, Tita?
In whatever way, na intriga or usually intriga na puput to a test, di ba? Yung relationship ng magkaibigan or couple, gano'n.
Well, if in terms of like there are times na may mga miscommunications, misunderstandings, we always make it a point naman to communicate well talk about it after, and
Resolve it.
make sure that it's resolved right away.
Yeah.
So, I don't think it's come to that point naman. We're really open with each other and we talk about things a lot.
Yeah, instead of during those times, instead of avoiding each other, we just communicate about it.
Ayan. So, nandun na kayo sa level of friendship ninyo na kakayanin nyo ng kahit ano.
Hopefully, yes. We would like to think so, yes.
Pagpe-pray natin yan. So, yun lang. Good luck sa inyo. I'm so sad na I can't make it to try na matunod kasi may kasal nga dito. Ninong si Julius. Pero papanorin ko na lang sa Netflix. So, siguro in closing, if you were Max and Deib, no? Anong ipapayo nyo sa isa't isa? Na ganong may third party, may isang RJ na nanggugulo.
If we were Max and Deib.
If I were Max, just never give up on the person you love. Always try and see the good in them.
Thanks, Del.
Si Deib naman, communicate well with each other.
Communicate pala. Ang safe talaga ni Donnie. Ang safe talaga. Pero happy na ako doon. And I will be praying for you guys and I will be one of the fans who will fight for you till the very end, guys. Promise talaga. Yun ang wish ko.
Thank you so much,
Tito.
Tita. It means a lot. Thanks for coming.
Thank you po. Thank you
Love
for
you,
your time.
Kakampiks. Of course. Bye, guys. Thank you, guys.
Bye
Thank you,
po.
Berkadas.
Thank you, Miss
Huha!
Hoo-ha!
Huha!
Thank you so much, Miss Tenten.
Thank you.
All right, up next we have from Pep naman, Jimmy Anarcon.
Hello po. Sorry.
Oh.
Hello po. Good afternoon. Happy Saturday and congratulations po sa inyo. No? First question muna for Donnie and Belle kasi yun nga kanina na-mention sa na-mention ni Miss Tintin and nakita na namin sa trailer ang daming medyo heavy. Parang hindi medyo, actually parang heavy na mga eksena. So muna when you found out na kasi syempre yung first super cute, 'di ba? The first season yun nandiyan yung away batay yung cat dog relationship. Ito mas nalalim na. So, nung nalaman niya na gano'n yung itatakso niyo and how did you prepare for it? Kasi yun nga, nasanay kami dun sa mas lighter na version. Go, Belle.
For me po nung una, syempre kinabahan ako. Mas kita niyo yung layers ng character namin. More of yung mas makikita niyo yung mga challenges na pagdadaanan nila. But then of course, with the help of Direct, Miss Van and everyone, Donnie as well, sobrang big help talaga once you're in that kind of setup na we're all just in one bubble. Being surrounded with the same cast, the same people, it really helps you be back on the zone and be Max again. Talagang nakakatulong siya para ma-portray mo yung character mo.
Mm-hmm. It was definitely a challenge, but we enjoyed the challenge. We enjoyed showing a different side of, their relationship, how mature they are now, the problems they go through with their family even and their friends. Or a scene in the trailer with Deib, going through all these stuff in school, facing the bullying he did before. So there's a lot, but we enjoyed it. We enjoyed showing those sides.
Yung ulan scene, paano niyo yun in-internalize? Kasi
Oh my
parang
God.
yon ang pinakamabigat na eksena. Na si
Binabalik
Donnie, grabe yung
ulit,
iyak.
Oh my gosh, naalala ko lang just, grabe eksena yun, no? Nung sinushoot namin. You can even ask direct kung gaano yung blood, sweat, and tears na pinagdaanan namin. But after seeing the whole thing and after just seeing the scene after, sobrang worth it talaga.
Nakita mo na yung scene?
After, review natin.
Yung mga ibang things.
Bakit?
Kala ko na-edit na yun. Direct, ba't hindi ko pa nakita? Joke lang. Hindi, syempre, yung rain scene na yun, hindi biro kasi pag umuulan, ibig sabihin yung take na yun na yun eh.
Yeah.
There was one take we had to do na yung umuulan kasi those lines beforehand, kailangan pag dating na ng ulan, hindi na pwedeng pumalit kasi yun na yun. So we really had to make sure na okay yung scene. Sana, a lot of preparation, tsaka handheld yung dalawang cam dun. Naalala ko.
Yeah.
So we had to both practice our movements before the scene and make sure that we hit those markers, everything. Nakikita niyo yung scene, pero ang daming technical din eh, na side.
Bawal lumagpas dito kasi
Yeah,
baka wala ka sa
bawal.
frame. Ganon.
So, sila direct, they just, they were very open, guys, paano nyo atakihin to? What will you do? Where will you go this line? Anong gagawin nyo dito? Ganon. So, there was a lot going on, but I'm happy, hopefully, we were able to pull it off.
Yeah, it was nice rin to add to that. Gusto ko rin na Direk, Donnie, and everyone there really just talked about it para our ideas with that scene will correlate with each other.
Yun nga, sorry, last for the two of you, no? Parang, paano yung naging collaboration nyo dun sa mga heavy scenes? Kasi given na yung chemistry ninyo, nakita na namin sa movie, sa season 1, and ang dami namang kinikilig talaga, di ba? Pero syempre, ibang level na pag yung dramahan na. So, paano kayo nag-collaborate dun sa mga ganun yung eksena?
We talk
We talk about it, but we don't talk. It's a mix of both. We talk about it beforehand, but when it comes to a point na bago na mag-scene, hindi kami mag-uusap at all, zero. And we're just in our own spots.
I remember doing a scene na talagang naghiwalay tayo ng standby area.
Yeah.
Na I had to I have to stay here just to be in my character.
Tapos may sarili akong way na magkaroon ng emotion dun sa scene. Siya rin may sarili siyang way na kumarga.
Mhm.
And then, when we get to the set, doon na namin ilalabas. And then after, we comfort naman each other. Kasi
Yeah.
hindi naman pwedeng after nun, nakabukas lang yung door na yun, tapos hindi mo na isasara.
Sasara.
So we have to always make sure na, okay, for the scene lang yun.
Pati si Derek, grabe kasi magkarga. Kaya naman paano kung kakala sa mga emotion ko dun sa extendang yun. Pero yun,
But
grabe.
it is a
talaga.
collaboration,
It
for
is.
sure. We feed off each other.
Ayan, Direk, ito na po, it's your turn. Paano po ang naging paano yung pag-motivate na ginawa niyo din for Donnie and Belle? And how was it directing also their heavy scenes coming from building their chemistry and now mas higher level na?
Well, yung motivation ko sa kanila is kind of personal. Yan, na personal level na talaga. Umabot na kami sa ganun na honestly, medyo sometimes cross the line for them to get to that kind of emotion. Alam mo yan, Belle.
Oh.
Pero yun, parang afterwards naman, alam ko yung sabi ni Belle, hindi siya basta-bastang kadali kumalas. Kasi talagang pinapasok namin yung emotion ng character and everything. In a way that I get to know them more. What makes them tick. Ganyan. What's their personality. So, kumbaga, if they have same personalities with the characters, we'll use it. If not, we'll still use it in a different way. Ganun po siya. Tapos, yes, parang kasi dito sa season na to, sobrang daming emotional scenes. So, sobrang drained yung dalawa. Sometimes, sobrang madaling araw na, we're still taking heavy scenes, ganyan. So, syempre, they're both exhausted, but syempre, we have to push through. So talagang pinupush ko sila. Ganyan na parang guys, kaya natin to, ganyan, let's focus lang on our goal, may labas natin yung gusto nating message dito sa kwentong to. Tapos, yun nga, while they were talking about the rain scene, for me, that's one of, if not the hardest scenes that we took this season. Kudos talaga kay Don at kay Donnie at kay Beldon. Hindi ko sila sinukuhan at hindi rin sila sumuko. Kasi, grabe yung shooting conditions nun. Like, kasi we were on top of a mountain. So,
Sobrang lamig.
Grabe, yeah. It was really
Grabe.
cold that time.
Talagang tipong,
Preparators.
sinasona na namin si Belle kasi nanginginig na siya. Pero hindi siya kumala sa character niya. Even while we were setting up, syempre we had to prioritize also her health. Hindi namin siya pwede hayaan magkasakit. But yun, hindi. Habang nagsiset up kami na mabilisan, pakikita mo si Belle at si Donnie talagang nakafocus. Hindi ko sila kinakausap kasi mawawala sila dun sa momentum. Parang gano'n.
Yun. Thank you po, Direk. Last na lang po for Miss Van, was it really intentional po for you to add talagang mga ganito ng klaseng eksena? Kasi yun nga, parang sa season 1 talaga more on the cuteness nung dalawang characters and the barkada, di ba? Parang mas malalim this season.
Hi, Jimpy. It's been a while. Yeah, intentional yun. Not only because the story required it, but I also think it's time that we challenge Donnie and Belle. You know? So, and the only way to do that would be to also level up the material. So, yun. Kasi hindi naman madali yung di ba? Yung iniwan nating thread ng kwento. No? Doon sa mga nakapanood ng season 1. No? Ang daming na-shock dun sa ending na yon. So, kailangan din pagpasok dito sa season 2, di ba? Hindi namin kalimutan na merong ganong twist dun sa end ng season 1. So, and yung twist na yon is something very serious, very dramatic, di ba? So, definitely the tone of this season has shifted, di ba? Yes, may kilig pa rin. Hindi naman pwedeng mawala ang kilig, di ba? Love story pa rin naman siya. Pero, yung kilig niya hindi na lang on the level of yung parang mas fantasy kasi yung I always look at season 1 as more like a fantasy. Like this is probably how you'd imagine like it's a fairy tale version of the falling in love stage of two people, 'di ba? Na sa totoo lang naman, 'di ba, Jips? I mean, magkaaminan na tayo. Sa totoong buhay, if probably a guy does that to you, like a guy does that to a girl, I think in real life a girl would be very much challenged to fall in love with her bully. Diba? I mean that's the diba? That would be very difficult to live with in real life, no? But again nga sinasabi ko, ang totoo naman kasi doon sa fact na nagkainlaban yung characters nila. Ang totoo naman kasi doon, may kabutihan naman kasi sa pagkatao ni Deib. At si Max kasi talaga yung klase ng tao na hahanapin niya kung ano ang mabuti at totoo doon sa taong mahal niya. Natatawa ako sa ginagawa ni Don. Pinaglalaban niya ang character niya. Oo, pero yun, 'di ba? So, ngayon, pag in-explore natin yung depth ng pagmamahal na yon, talagang i-challenge mo kasi ang magiging tanong mo, talaga bang nagbago yung taong minahal mo o inisip mo lang nagbago siya kasi mahal mo siya? Alam mo yon, 'di ba? Are you looking at the person with rose-colored glasses, 'di ba? And for the other person naman, 'di ba? Ang challenge is paano kung malaman mo that there are awful things about this person that you love, things that you cannot change anymore. Will you still be willing to accept that this person, di ba? So, yes, nasa high school sila, so kailangan namin i-calibrate yon para maging mas natural yung feeling. Pero, kaya rin naman relatable yung show. Kasi yung mga pinag-uusapang tema, di ba? Kahit naman hindi ka nasa high school, kaya mong makarelate dun sa mga tema na ine-explore.
Yun. Thank you so much po, Miss Van, Direk, and Donnie and Belle, congratulations sa New Gen Love Team.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Jimpy. Thank you for all your questions. Up next, we have Von Belinario from News 5 and One News Philippines.
Hi Jay, good afternoon. Hi everyone. Hi Donbelle, hi Direk Chad and Miss Vanessa. Ito yung question ko. I think for Donbelle and for Direk and Miss Vanessa na rin. Kasi yung season 1 nga, kagaya ng sinabi nila, Mamutin sa ni GMP, parang cute-cute, light-light lang. Pero itong season 2, you go on the deeper part of everyone's character. So my question is, Donbelle, what does the season 2 of this series speak about the present situation of Gen Zs? When we talk about, bullying, trust issues, love, etc. Donbelle.
I think it just shows that, well, for everyone, hindi lang puro sunshine and rainbows yung pag-ibig. It's a roller coaster ride which you will have to choose to go through it together. But in the end, pag nagawa nyo lahat yun, makikita nyo na worth it naman, hopefully. So, there are a lot of twists and turns that happens, but it's your choice together if you will go through it. Go through those hurdles, go through the storms.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's all about, Hindi lang yung puro happy.
I totally agree. It's your choice whether you want to be stuck in that feeling or to just move forward with life. It really talks about life.
And that's just how life is, not just love. Because this roller coaster of life is full of so many twists and turns. And it's your choice on how you will look at it, what perspective you will look at it as. Kasi you could see it as a opportunity to sulk in, to destroy you, or an opportunity to get better and go past it.
Yeah.
Ito, follow up ko lang, Donbelle. As celebrities, as influencers, maganda rin na nag-uusapan to dito sa series ninyo even before yung season 1. Your thoughts on bullying, on women empowerment, and trust and love among the youth, among you guys, Gen Zs.
Well, when it comes to bullying, obviously, we should not tolerate it. We should avoid it as much as possible. Totoo na during these times, what we need most is love and care for one another. Instead of just pulling each other down, we should help each other. Just stand up and rise, and we should lift each other up.
I'm on the rise.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. There's so much hatred already in the world. So much is going on. We should contribute to the goodness, to the positivity, and we will make mistakes from time to time because we're human. But what's important is we acknowledge these mistakes and move forward. So I think with Deib, that's really important. But that does not mean you don't face the consequences of your actions.
Yeah, very well said, Donbelle. Siguro, follow up ko rin to kay Direk at kay Miss Vanessa. Direk and Miss Vanessa, how truthful the story is to our story. Of course, lahat naman tayo naging high school. Napagdaanan natin tong ganitong stage, no? Not just the Gen Zs, but tayo rin, millennials, Gen X, diba, etc., boomers. Paano naging faithful yung atake na ginawa ninyo para makarelate yung lahat ng generation sa pinagdadaanan ng character ng Donbelle? Particularly for second season.
Miss Van.
Akala ko ikaw kasi nabukas na mic mo. Okay. Sige. I think naman, even in first season, we really tried to make it as relatable as possible to everyone na kahit hindi ka na nag-aaral sa school, makaka-relate ka. So even, di ba, dun sa first season, meron na tayong family issues,
right.
Diba? Meron tayong issues of friendship. Ganun pa rin dito. Siguro lang, I think ang maganda kasi dito na nabigyan kami ng season 2, we've had more time to develop the other characters. So, you actually see other kinds of love stories with the other characters. I don't know if you've seen the other trailer. So, yung kwento kasi ng love story ni Max at ni Deib, parang epic and dramatic siya yung levels niya. Tapos meron ka namang mas parang yung issues ay pagsiselos, and then yung issue ng kung bagay ka pa talaga dun sa taong minahal mo. May ganong issue naman dun sa Lee and Nai. Tapos meron rin naman, ito yung part ng kwento ni Max na hindi natin na-explore sa season 1. Ano yung feeling nung iniwan ka ng taong mahal mo? Well, part rin yun ng kwento ni Deib, no? Nung season 1 na hindi natin masyadong na-explore. Yun naman yung pagdadaanan nung character ni Michiko. So, maraming kwento pa. Tsaka, by the way, hindi pa pala natin na-resolve. Natatawa lang ako kasi minention sa akin to ng cousin ko kagabi na ang pinag-uusapan daw ng mga moms ng friends niya is ano ang mangyayari kay Tita Macy at saka kay Maxim. Ang dami palang invested dun sa kwento na yon, yung stepmom ni Max at saka nung dad niya. So, there's something for everybody. But yun nga, as I said in one of the assemblies before, no, it's a redemption story, and it's not just a redemption story for Deib, no. I think all of us, because there is in all of us that innate goodness and innate capacity to do good, no, we are all worthy of love. Sometimes we just don't recognize it within ourselves, and it takes another person loving us for us to realize, oo nga, no, kamahal-mahal pala ako, at dapat ang binabalik ko sa mundo ay pagmamahal. So, lahat sila may pagdadaan ng ganon this season. Kaya, feeling ko, relatable yun. Kasi para sa lahat naman ng tao yung journey na yun, yung redemption story na yun. Yun yun.
Thank you, Miss Vanessa. You wanna add something? Direction?
Yeah, like Miss Van said nga, parang by opening different kinds of plots and issues ng ibang friends, not only for Deib and Max, we get to tackle more issues that people will get to relate to. Yun nga, yung sometimes yung for example, as we could see in the trailer, the compatibility of Nai and Lee, yun nga, tapos the compatibility of Deib and Max, and syempre yung famous na mayroon tayong ex-best friend, na ex-boyfriend na hindi let go yung lahat naman tayo yan. Parang like, I feel that hindi naman lahat ng issues ng love and life na-tackle namin here, but more or less, almost everyone can relate to it. Kasi even myself, while shooting it, parang pag isa-isa ko silang pinapasok as a millennial, like, nakaka-relate pa din ako sa kanila dun sa plot stories personally, na parang I sometimes get to the point na I use my personal experiences to help them motivate or understand the stories or the emotion that they need to give, ganon. So yun nga, very very relatable talaga, because madaming matatakel talaga na issues with love, life, and family.
Thank you.
Bon, dagdagan ko lang na kasi ang dami talaga pala, dami namin tinatakal sa season na to. We also took into consideration in the writing that we went through a pandemic and that people had to deal with sadness, people had to deal with depression and mental health issues. So even that is sort of tackled in some episodes, especially much later in the season. And then also yung feeling ng, I think a lot of Gen Zs feel this because they went through the pandemic talaga, na-stall yung mga pangarap nila.
Correct.
So, meron kang, hindi namin matatakel full on yun kasi sa mundo ng HIH, hindi naman ng pandemic. Pero yung feeling lang that you're looking forward to a future, how do you plan your future now? Lalo nag-graduate yung class na to, no? Nag-graduate batch nila. So how do you now plan your future? Lalo na kapag yung plano mo, you have to take into consideration the person that you love. Magiging parte ba siya ng mga plano mo for the future? Paano kung sasaliwa yun sa mga plano mo para sa sarili mo? So, yun nga, marami siyang relatable topics, hindi lang tungkol sa love and family.
Yes.
Meron din in a way tungkol sa career. Di ba? Parang ganon. Kasi ang career naman nila
That makes it more exciting, Miss Vanessa. Yes. Siguro last question ko na lang for Donnie. Donnie, naging viral ka lately, no? Pinag-uusapan ka lately after you went to the campaign rally of VP Lenny and Senator Kiko sa Pasig, and then you did the house-to-house tour, house-to-house na campaign. Siguro not just you are a celebrity, but because of the thing that you did para sa kampanyang ito. Siguro my question is, ano yung klaseng fulfillment na nakukuha mo from doing those kind of activities, not just as kamag-anak or pamangkin ni Senator Pangilinan, but a part of the Philippine electorate? Lalo pat crucial ngayon yung season na to for the Filipinos.
I guess it's great that pinag-uusapan. I think as a citizen, we have a voice, and I just used it. It's something that I'm obviously proud of, that I get to speak, my beliefs and show who I support. And I think people should do the same. Whoever you support, don't be afraid to show it, kasi konting araw na lang, 30 plus days na elections na. And as Filipinos, we have a duty to our country, to show that side as well. And I just believe that as long as you're not stepping on other people and you're showing what you believe in the right way, that it's the best thing to do. So I'm proud, I'm happy, and hopefully we don't lose hope and we just keep praying for the best.
Are we expecting more from you in the remaining days of the campaign?
I was supposed to go today actually to Pampanga, but we have Trinoma today. My entire family is there. So we are still looking at the dates if my schedule permits.
Wow. Thank you so much, Donnie, for what you are doing. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, guys, and congratulations for this second season. Keep safe. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vaughn. Thank you so much po. Now I have one question from Kate Adahar of Random Republica. And yung question niya is for Donnie and Belle. How much has changed in Max and Deib in Season 2? At ano yung mga takeaways niya about being in a romantic relationship?
Well, walang nagbago from Max and Deib sa Season 1, Season 2. But all I can say is mas nag-grow sila dito sa season na to. Sa Season 2, mas makikita mo yung maturity nila. And, ano yung isang question mo, Jay? Sorry.
No, ito. Ano yung mga takeaways niya about being in a romantic relationship?
Yeah. Bago in a better way. Mas nagbago. Yeah. Diba? Mas And takeaways when it comes to relationships is that yung sa natin sa Taylor na falling in love is easy, but staying in love is hard.
Mm-hmm.
So yun yung mga takeaways, which is malalaman natin yung mga kasagutan sa statement na yun pag pinanood natin yung season 2.
Like we talked about a while ago, diba? This shows a lot of maturity in the characters, not just us, the entire cast, the growth, how they will go through life now as a couple. And season 1 ended with another open problem, so how they will handle that as well. So there are a lot of problems season 1, but it's a different parang ibang klaseng problema naman ngayon season 2, and ibang klaseng atake from Max and Deib.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Yun. Kaya panoorin po natin lahat to and abangan natin ito. Alright. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Kate. Thank you so much.
Thank you from Kate Adahar again of Random Republica. Thank you so much. We have another question from Josephine Bonsol of jobonsol.net. Yung question niya for Donnie. What is your lucky charm?
Lucky charm? Wala naman ako lucky charm. Something I always wear though is my necklace. But I change it up. Now I'm not wearing a necklace. So, lucky charm? Wala naman masyado. Siguro I can't leave the house without perfume. I feel good. Di naman lucky. I feel
Parang mas confident.
confident
Yeah.
in the perfume.
Yeah.
Totoo. Alright. And another question naman for Belle Mariano. Does your character have that somehow you wish you also have?
Oh my gosh.
Anong gusto mo makuha kay kay Max?
Oo, marunong naman ako Sabi niya, yung
Hindi lang marunong, si Max yung champion eh. So, yung
Magaling.
talagang,
Yeah.
yung talaga alam mo yung Bata Reyes.
Yeah. But for me, I think siguro more of Max's patience when it comes to the people she loves and how she sees the good in everyone. Yeah, I do. But, there are times na hindi ko naman talaga, like, my emotions get the most of me. Pero sana ganun ako ka-optimistic sa tingin ko sa lahat ng bagay.
Mas mahabang patience. Alright. Thanks, Belle. Ayan, for now, since na-mention ko kanina, may pinromise tayo na poster reveal. This is the time. Pakita na natin yung mga posters and other international versions naman ng poster na to. Let's see. Ayan, meron tayo. Ayun, ang poster natin. Grabe, worldwide naman talaga ang Donbelle and ang buong Peace Into Her cast natin. We have German naman ngayon. French. Hindi ko alam i-pronounce, so hindi ko na siya itatry. Ayan, Japanese poster din. Bahasa poster. Korean. And annyeonghaseyo. We have a Korean poster of Peace Into Her as well. Mandarin. Norwegian. Spanish.
Ready po. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sa inyo na.
Oh, di ba? Napaka-worldwide naman talaga na buong He's Into Her show natin na ito. Congratulations again to the whole cast. From wherever you are in the Philippines or the whole world, pwedeng-pwede nyo rin ito mapanood. Ayan. Okay, let's move on and sa mga iba questions pa natin. Let's move to Pelikula Mania, si Naz Tabares. Ayan. He's currently in Trinoma na ata ngayon, so hindi na siya pwede makapag-zoom or medyo mahina ang signal, so I'll be the one to ask the question naman. This is for Miss Van. You said sa season 1 na it's about transformation. About what naman ang He's Into Her season 2?
I think hindi naman nagtatapos ang transformation. I think the moment you stop changing, you're dead. So, I think tuloy naman yung growth, diba? It's just that I think they have a different set of challenges now, diba? I think for some characters, it's really more facing stuff that they did or parang stuff that are supposedly in the past but are inescapable, and hindi naman natin maiiwasan, di ba, that the past affects the present and the future. So how do you now live out your life knowing that this is what you did in the past, or if you acknowledge that, no, yung katulad sinasabi kanina ni Donnie, no, if you acknowledge that this is how you were in the past, diba? How do you move forward now in the future? For some characters, they will be devastated by the stuff that they find out, diba? About the people they love, about the past of the people they love. For some characters, ayoko sabihin kung sino kasi baka mamaya maging spoilery siya. For some characters, what happens when your when your life has suddenly been put on pause and then you want to move forward, not get ready to move forward. So, ang dami pa rin, Jay, issues. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung questions about transformation and, growth for the characters. It's just that they manifest differently for this season. Actually nga, more than transformation dun sa first season, a big part of it was the decision to be bravely yourself, to be yourself, to be authentically yourself, diba? While facing a brand new world. That was really the journey for Max, because she basically had a fish out of water story, no? Kasi she came from a completely different world, no? And then she was suddenly thrust into this new world, diba? That didn't like her. But how is she gonna deal with that, diba? And by staying true to who she is, what happened was she was able to change in a way or affect the life of this other person, diba? Who was harboring so much pain, diba? In his own life, diba? So, kinailangan yung bravery at authenticity na yon ni Max para si Deib, diba, mag-transform at mag-grow at kayanin patawarin ang sarili niya at magmahal. So, dahil yun ang nangyari sa kanila sa season 1, diba, tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung growth and transformation na meron sila dito sa season 2. Pero yun nga, growth is never easy because it will take you out of your comfort zone. And then, yun nga, hindi mo talaga maiiwasan na meron kang mga bagay na akala mo kaya mong talikuran. Pero hindi pala, kasi hahabulin ka in the present. Kasi isang continuum lang naman ang buhay mo. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin, hindi na nangyari yun. Diba? Nangyari yun, parte yun ng buhay mo. So, tuloy pa rin ang transformation. Iba lang ang manifestation ng transformation.
Thanks, Miss Van. So, ayan, to answer, tuloy-tuloy pa rin daw ang growth and transformation naman for Season 2. And speaking of transformation, the next question is for Belle. How has He's Into Her transformed you as a person?
It did a lot. Honestly, it wasn't just my character who grew. It was also me. Because from her, nandami kong natutunan along the way. So, madami siyang naturo sa akin. Simply just growth also in being more confident with myself. Because Max, sobrang confident niya sa sarili niya and natutunan ko yun sa kanya.
Alright, thank you, Belle. Thank you so much. Another question from Mecca Ales na naman of Kapamilya Universe. This is for Direct Chad. What is one thing that you would do differently in this season that the audience would expect? Also, how challenging is it to transform a book series into a television series?
Are you in first question, Jay?
Sige. What is one thing that you would do differently in this season that the audience should expect? And also, yun muna. That's the first question.
Na-expect ng tao? Tama ba?
Yes, po.
What I would do differently? Or what I did?
Or maybe what you did. Baka pass.
Different. What I did differently for this season? Specific scene ba tinatanong? Hindi naman.
Hindi naman po. In general, for the whole season.
Yun nga. Siguro ako, ang pinakaibang atake ko dito sa season na to is very more mature na talaga. Like, yun nga, pag galing tayo sa season 1 na cute, meet cute, cat dog, dito, we show the part of reality of life. So, inatake ko siya in a way na mailabas ko sa lahat ng characters yung reality in a life. Yung reality of love, reality of family. Kasi parang without the sugar coating, 'di ba? Na parang life, love isn't easy at all. 'Di ba? Sobrang kasi sugar coated siya madalas. So dito, hindi ko siya sugar coat at all. Like pinakita natin how do we love, how we should love, and how should we fight for love. Ayan. Tapos, what's the second question, Jay? Sorry.
The second question is, how challenging is it for you to transform a book series into a...
Well, sobrang challenging siya. Kasi like, syempre, Especially he's into her kasi syempre, especially yung pressure na ma-meet namin yung expectations ng readers na may i-portray namin yung characters in the story in a way that how they imagined it while they were reading it. Though we veered away from the story of the book, but the essence of the book, the values, andun pa rin siya. Ayun. So, yun talaga siya. Yun yung pressure lang syempre na parang how do we make the readers appreciate the series as well. Kasi it's a whole different thing.
So, yung core basically ng book is still there naman po.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much po, Derek. And question for Donbelle. What do you guys want the audience to learn from the much matured characters of Max, Payne, and Deib here on Season
2? Okay, coming from Max's perspective, gusto ko matutunan ng mga audience dito is wag silang mapagod to see the good in other people. Yeah. And always, if you love the person, you love them even despite of their flaws.
True. Amen.
Yeah, with Deib naman, siguro, don't be afraid to trust. I think that's the biggest.
Don't.
Because, yun na yun. Yun na yun.
Kaya mo yan, Donnie. Kaya mo yan.
Mamaya ang premiere.
Just don't be afraid to trust. No, kasi minsan, takot tayo magtiwala, di ba? Lalo na pag masakit minsan pag yung tiwala natin, nababaliwala lang. Pero, hindi naman ibig sabihin na lahat ng experience gano'n.
Yeah. It's always different.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah. So, this is your sign sa mga medyo nagkakaroon ng trust issues daw. Don't be afraid to fall in love and trust. Alright. Andito na ba si Albert Bryan of Chicanes? Let's see.
Hey! Mabuhay! Ako na pala. Sorry.
Hello po.
Tama ba?
Mabuhay!
Chicanes! Saan lakad? Saan lakad natin?
Hindi ano ka ba? Donnie, ha? Bumaba pa ako ng Baguio para lang maka-attend ng inyong celebrity screening.
Wow!
Yes! Magbabakasyon ako tapos sabi ni James may celebrity screening na kung hindi, pupunta talaga ako bababa ng Baguio.
Ready ka na, sumigaw mamaya?
Yes! Ayan, yung question ko na lang yung question ko sa inyo both is parang banking on what Don earlier said about trust. How would you describe yung level of trust you had from season 1 now with season 2?
Season 1, ako with him. Actually, with everyone. Kasi for me, yun nga sinabi ko sa kanya kanina na I think I can apply yung sinabi niya about Deib, about trust. Kasi for me, sometimes I really find it hard to trust. But then now with season 2, I trust him so much. Sobra talaga.
I actually think I still trusted her season 1. Kasi in order for me to work with someone, you need to also trust them. Especially sa mga scenes, sa mga script readings. You can't really show your authentic self without trusting your partner. It's just, mas nag-escalate lang yung level of trust niyan. Pero meron na sa season 1. Siyempre ngayon, mas malaki na. I really trust her and I'm just happy that I get to still spend He's Into Her with her. Kasi, to be honest, now lang nagsisink in na in a few hours, we're gonna see episode 1 with everyone and wow, yun lang. But to answer your question, yeah, the trust for sure nag-escalate.
Yeah. It was a process, but he's one of the few.
Yay! Thank you. in fairness, natutuwa ako kasi parang ngayon ko lang din kayo makikita in person together as Donbelle.
wow.
Pwede naman magpa-picture mamaya na walang
Oh,
mask.
pansinin mo naman kami mamaya, baka di mo kami pansinin, ha?
Pwede pa ako naman. Ay, pero ano ha, last ko na lang na comment, natuwa ako dun sa scene na kinakarga mo si Belle. Parang pili ko may ganyan kasi akong eksena nung high school. Yung tumatakbo kayo, tapos kinakarga. Yung ganun.
Episode 10, episode 10, episode 10.
Yeah.
Ayun, sabi ko, oh my God, pinabalik niyo ako sa high school ko, like 25 years ago. Ay, congratulations!
May kumarga pala sa iyo before.
Meron. Shout out naman, shout out. Sino yung kumarga sa'yo dati?
Pero ay, may mamaya ha.
Sinabihan ka rin ba ng sinabihan ka rin ng kumapit ka lang?
Oo naman, no? Kahit medyo mabigat na ako that time.
Parang naman. See you later,
See
Tita
you.
Nels.
See you ha, thank you.
Bye.
And last na lang kay Direct Chad. Direct, how would you describe naman yung proseso mo in terms of developing that chemistry between Donbelle nung season 1 and now with season 2?
Well, yung trust din naman. Like, iba yung level ng bond and yung trust namin na nabuo no season 1 compared to this season. Like, ibang level na yung pag-open up namin on and off camera. Like, we get to know each other more personally. Yun nga, we're more friends na talaga. Ayun, parang like, iba na yung relationship namin talaga no season 2 compared to season 1. Ang tagal din, dami kasi namin na pinagsamahan din. Sobrang tagal pa namin naka-lock-in. So, alam mo yun, parang lahat na ng kaganapan nangyari na napag-usapan na. No, Donnie?
Paano naman direct yung chemistry nila? Paano mas ngayong season 2 compared to when you had it in season 1?
Well, to be honest, like, yung pagdating sa chemistry is pag sa kiligan, sobrang sundot na lang ako dun. Sobrang gamay na nila yun. Kumbaga, parang mas more on nag-focus ako sa chemistry nila pagdating sa drama, ganon. Doon kami mas nag-work together. Parang sometimes, syempre, nagmamadali na. I just give them, susundutan ko lang sila pag sa kilig, ganyan. Tapos, yan, they deliver naman. We give more time pag heavy scenes, yung chemistry namin pag sa mga, sa drama.
Yeah, we look forward to that. Hindi pa ba nagsastart yung season 2? We look forward to season 3 na. Ay, congratulations! See you later! Oh my God, excited ako. Bye-bye. Thank you, Jay!
Thank you, Albert. Ingat. Pabalik dito sa Manila. Thank you. Up next, we have Sandy of whatsup.ph. Si Sandy.
Hello po. Hello.
Hello.
Hello po. So first of all, I would like to congratulate all of you po sa new season ng His Into Her. So yun, congratulations po. So I have 2 questions po and anyone can answer po. Okay, so first question, what is the most challenging part of your journey during the second season of His Into Her?
This is for...
Anyone can answer po.
Si Direct Chad may sagot eh.
Sige po.
Ano yun? Ano ba? Most challenging part of making season 2? For me, the most challenging part is to meet the expectations and bring out the potential in these actors. Kasi yun nga, parang we made this season in a way to show the potential of each and every character. Ayun, so parang it was a challenge for me that mailabas namin na nag-grow talaga sila as an actor and an actress. Ayan. Kaya Donnie Pen. Back to you.
Well, may pa-back to you. Well, for me, the most challenging part naman this season is just to be, well, same naman from season 1 to season 2, to articulate the emotions of the scene. Gusto ko once na mapanood ko yung binigay ko sa eksenang yon, sana dumating sa audience yung message ko sa scene na yon. And yeah, of course, just to be able to go through what Max went through, it's so hard. But yeah, it was a good challenge.
Hindi rin biro ang pinagdaanan ni Deib, both of us. So, every time I'm pushed to that limit na medyo uncomfortable na ako. Medyo challenging talaga. Direct, alam mo yan, yung mga scenes na yan. Pero, fulfilling naman sa dulo. Especially when you see what you worked on. Diba, Direct?
And we'll see it later. And
Not all.
Not
later,
all.
hindi pa masyado.
Some of it.
Pero when you reach that point, your limits, your buttons were really pressed and you really pushed and we're like rushing or like you have to go to the next scene na pero kailangan gawin mo muna to. Those moments are like one of the most challenging but most fulfilling.
Yeah. I'll add to Donnie, yun nga siguro, yung sabi niya, pushing the limits. Like, to be honest, like, this season, even myself, na-push yung limit ko emotionally and mentally. Kasi, it wasn't a joke na kung sila pinapasok nila yung characters nila, si Donnie as Deib, si Belle as Max Payne, but I personally had to be their characters. Not only as Deib and Max, as everyone. So lahat na pinagdadaanan ng each character, pinagdadaanan ko din with them. So medyo kagulo na ako. Pero
I'll add to that direct. Yes. Sasabihin ko lang, sobrang na-appreciate ko mas lalo si Direct Chad kasi may mga scenes, hindi ko na sasabihin kung ano, pero there are certain scenes na kunyari ako, ang dami ko nang binigay na emotions. Si Direct, sinabayan niya ako sa side after ng tape. Umiyak lang kaming dalawa lang. For like a good 5 minutes. And we just didn't do anything but cry. And I really felt that Direct was there with me. Even like during the scene.
Yeah.
So, it was like that all throughout, you know. Alam ko na hindi lang ako mag-isa. And I really appreciated that.
Ano ba, hindi ko kayo iiwan, guys.
Aww, we love you, Derek.
Love you.
Okay na po. Sobrang touching naman po. So, may last question po ako. What is the lesson that you've learned from this journey that will surely strike your heart for life?
That's right.
That love is like lightning.
Talaga? Ibang quote na tayo this season.
Ay, sorry. Ayoko kasing sabihin. Gusto niyo sabihin ko yung mga quotes.
Okay.
Hindi. I think just the entire lock-in experience again. It's always something that I'll never forget. It's not something you can easily forget even kasi you're with the same people every single day. So it's another one for the books for me. And we're not completely done yet, but you know, just that entire bond we've created with each other. And my favorite thing is when we watch the series, well, first I'll watch it to be entertained, but also remembering what we went through, the behind the scenes, remembering how hard and how challenging some of them were. Just remembering everything. It's nice to reminisce and see it now, like the finished product.
Something I can carry on. Well, yung on and off cam ganaps namin. Talagang nadadala ko. Like, just what he said. And if there's something I can relate on cam and off cam na natutunan ko all in all is that you are not alone. Yeah.
You are not alone.
Ano ba yan? Ayun.
Thank you so much, Donbelle, Sir Miss Chad, Miss Bat. Ayan. Sandy, thank you for your question.
Yes, thank you so much. And congratulations po ulit and good luck po and stay safe.
Thanks, Sandy.
Andy, ang galing mo.
Thank you.
Hello kay SpongeBob.
Ibang Sandy pala. Up next, we have Humility Javier of Star Cinema. Humility. lipat muna tayo kay J of Certified Kapamilya.
Yes, hello. Congratulations sa season 2. Actually, natanong na kasi yung mga gusto ko sanang itanong. So, palitan ko na lang yung tanong ko para kay Direct Chad at saka kay Miss Vanessa. Ano yung advantages and disadvantages ng isang show na mayroong season break versus dun sa show na dire-diretso na yung from book 1 to book 2 meron agad na kasunod? Ano po sa tingin niyo po yun? Ano po yung sa experience niyo po? Yun lang po.
Kasi, ewan ko, Chad, kasi hindi pa nakapag-direct si Chad ng isang usual teleserye, much the same way that I haven't worked on anything like that. But siguro, based from our experience, well, it allowed us time to actually regroup and really think about the story and prepare. Actually, kasi, Jay, hindi naman kasi kami yung usual na series that runs on for how many years na hindi mo alam or how many months na hindi mo alam kung saan magtatapos. We already knew that hanggang ganitong kahaba lang. So, given na ganun yung directive sa amin, that actually forced us to tell the story in a different way. Kasi we only have this much time to tell the story, diba? So, yun yung, I think, isa sa mga advantage. We were able to play with the structure of the story. Kasi, may feeling nga ako, like, yung season 1 ng Deep Into Her, siguro if we were shown sa regular TV, yung regular free TV, I'm not so sure if the audience would have easily understood na parang ganito yung format niya. Kasi ang tagal na Jay na walang ganon sa Pilipinas. Kasi yung weekly drop, diba? That's more like a Western concept na ang tagal na nating hindi ginagawa. Nasanay na kasi ang Pinoy na, diba, daily, you have 30 minutes daily of the same program. And then suddenly here you have like a 45-minuter every week, no? So, kailangan iba yung storytelling namin, diba? And even the visuals needed to be different because we were really primarily going to be launching in a streaming platform. So, we really needed to be able to compete with other content that you might see. Most of those content are global content. So, I mean, we were very conscious of it as early as season 1 coming with a Chad that it had to look and feel different. So, ang nangyari lang talaga with season 2 is yun nga, we were given time to really think about what we wanted to do. However, actually, the time away provided some challenges. Like, isa na doon yung, well, we had to address some issues in the story because may naging casting issues kasi nag-shoot din kami during a pandemic. So, merong hindi naging available. Tapos, ang sasabihin sa'yo, hindi na pwede itong gantong artista. So, even from our end, that was the challenge na may kwento na kaming nalatag, tapos sasabihin, hindi yan. So, we really had to scramble and change a lot of things to be able to fit yung circumstances that we had to deal with. So, if you notice, merong mga na-recast, diba? So, pero maganda rin naman doon, may mga na-open up siya na storylines for us kasi ito yung challenges na pinost niya. So, I don't really know if we can compare, but that's what happened to us. Chad, you want to add something?
Agree naman ako dun, Miss Van. Like, wala pa akong experience at all with that kind of format. Yun lang siguro yung nga, parang we, in our format now, parang we had a little more time to focus on the narrative and the technicalities. Yun lang naman siya.
Tapos follow-up question naman sa Donbelle naman. Kasi last January, if I remember, sabi ni Don, we are in a happy place. So, happy ba or happier kayo ngayon? Yun lang. Pinapatanong lang ng pamangking to.
Every day happier. Every day.
Yeah, happier.
That's all for me po. Maraming salamat po. Congratulations
Thanks,
po.
Jay.
Looking forward for season 3.
Thanks, Jay. Thank you so much. Ayan, thank you for all of your questions, everyone. Any parting words muna from our faculty and of course, sa ating Donbelle. Let's start po kay Ms. Van.
So again, thank you po sa lahat ng sumama dito sa amin sa virtual assembly, sa lahat po ng press, sa lahat po ng tulong na patuloy niyong binibigay doon sa aming programa para po makarating sa maraming tao. Kasi syempre po, ang gusto naman namin, diba, mapanood to ng marami namin maka-inspire ng maraming tao, di ba? Makatulong sa maraming tao. And sa lahat po ng nanonood, thank you po sa panonood. At sa lahat po ng nag-intay ngayon sa Trinoma, hindi ko babalik. Okay, sige. Sa lahat po ng nandun na ngayon sa Trinoma, maraming salamat po. Alam ko nag-iintay na kayo dyan. Maraming salamat po. And to all of the fans waiting for the start of season 2, we hope...
Miss Vance.
Hello? Sorry? Jay?
Sobrang dami na raw tao sa Trinoma.
Jay?
Hello, Miss Deib.
Yeah, sobrang dami na raw tao sa Trinoma. Sobrang na raw daming fans naghihintay sa inyo sa Trinoma. Sabi ng mga nagme-message sa akin fans, sobrang dami. Matutuwa kayo sa dami ng nagsusupport at naghihintay sa inyo ngayon doon.
Yeah, so kita na sa Donbelle, then later, again, mga around 6:15 yata for that one.
Sayang, wala ako.
Thank you, Miss Tin. Thank you.
Di ba si Direk Chad?
Pwede
Pwede ba magtanong pa kay Direk Chad?
Si Direk Chad?
Nandiyan pa siya.
Ano po? Ano po?
Direk, may season 3 daw ba ang He's Into Her?
Miss Van?
Miss Van, may season 3 ba kaming aabangan?
Basta po, magtutuloy po ang kwento ni Max at ni Deib. Sa paanong paraan, hindi ko po alam. Pero nagtutuloy po, basta po buhay sila sa puso ng lahat ng tao, magtutuloy po ang kwento nila. Yun lang po.
Oo. Ay, nakasig exciting. Tapos last na lang, before we all go, kasi hindi ko natanong kanina sa inyo, Miss Van, Direct, yan, tinatanong to ng mga fans, dito daw ba sa season 2 finally, may kissing scene daw ba yung dalawa? I have to ask.
Abangan na po.
Abangan! Ayan. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Miss
Good luck mamaya. Have fun. Have fun. Congrats.
And continue our parting messages from Direct Chat naman.
Ayun. Sa lahat po ng nanonood ngayon, sa lahat ng press na kasama natin, Jay, salamat. Binigyan niyo kami ng oras namin. Ng oras ngayon. Salamat po sa pagpapatuloy na suporta sa hindi lang sa cast but sa show mismo po natin. Sa lahat po ng tao na nandyan sa Trinoma, maraming salamat po sa suporta, and sana ma-enjoy nyo po yung celebration natin mamaya ng first episode ng season 2, and keep safe, guys. Ayan.
Thank you, Direk. For sure, marami na rin excited. And of course, from Donbelle naman.
Yes.
Maraming salamat. First of all, Jay, good job, bro. You did a good job in hosting. Thank you to all our press. Direk, Miss Van, nice seeing you guys again. I'll see you later. Maraming salamat to everyone who tuned in. We can't wait to see you guys sa Trinoma mamayang 6 p.m. It has been, wow, a journey, and we're so excited to see episode 1 live with you guys.
Yes, Jay, thank you so much for hosting. Miss Van, Direk, and to all the press here, maraming salamat po for your time and for joining us. And to everyone that's watching, samahan niyo po kami later sa Trinoma. I can't wait. Finally, Direk, Miss Van, mapapanood na natin yung konti ng ginawa natin season 2. So, excited, and abangan natin yung lahat.
Ayan. Thank you, Belle. Thank you, Donnie. Ayan,
Thank you
very
so
happy. Mga kapamilya, He's Into Her Season 2 Virtual Assembly. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon again. And mauna yung ibang mga bansa muna. But may enjoy din naman natin dito sa Pilipinas yan, starting April 22. So for more promo events, don't forget to follow I Want PFC, ABS Entertainment, and Star Cinema Online. This is your host, Jay Miranda. It is an honor to be hosting this virtual assembly. Stay safe, kapamilya! Bye, everyone. See you.